Ever noticed you're always the one starting the conversations? You send the first hey, you ask how her day was, you crack the joke, you share the meme, you keep the thread alive. And then one day it hits you. If you stopped texting her, the entire connection would die overnight. That's not attraction. That's one-sided pursuit. And it kills the spark faster than anything. In this video, I'm going to give you a simple rule, what I call the 2-to-1 ping rule that flips the script, makes her curious, and even gets her to double text you first. By the end, you'll have a step-by-step playbook to shift the dynamics so she starts chasing you. Let's be honest, the biggest texting mistake men make isn't saying something stupid. It isn't sending too many emojis. It's always being the one to initiate. Here's what happens. You're doing all the work. She doesn't have to invest a single drop of energy. Slowly, her interest declines because there's no mystery, no challenge, no tension. Think of attraction like a fire. If you keep piling wood nonstop without letting the flames breathe, the fire suffocates. That's exactly what happens when you're always texting first. You smother the attraction. And the worst part? You don't even notice it at first. You think you're being consistent or showing effort, but to her, it feels needy, predictable, and low value. She might even test you by slowing down her replies just to see how you react. And most guys fail that test instantly. They double text, they panic, and they prove that their attention is cheap. Here's the truth most guys don't want to hear. Attraction is not built when you chase her. Attraction is built when she invests back. Women don't fall for men who shower them with attention 24/7. They fall for men who create space, who spark curiosity, who make them wonder, what's he up to right now? So, if you're tired of being the guy who always sends the first message, you need to flip your perspective. Stop thinking, how do I keep her interested? And start thinking, how do I create room for her to invest in me? That's where the 2-to-1 ping rule comes in. Here's how it works. You initiate twice. 2 texts, 2 jokes, 2 memes. It doesn't matter. After those 2 initiations, you stop. You wait. The next initiation must come from her. Why? Because it forces balance. It creates space. It signals that your attention is valuable, not unlimited. And when you stop filling the silence, she feels the gap. That gap is what triggers her to reach out. Think of it as tennis. You serve the ball twice, but after that, if she doesn't hit it back, the game is over. You don't keep serving endlessly. That's not tennis, that's practice against a wall, and nobody wants to play against a wall. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. When you always text first, you unconsciously communicate, I have nothing better to do. My value depends on your attention. I need you to validate me. But when you follow the 2-to-1 ping rule, you flip the script. You're telling her subconscious, I enjoy you, but I don't need you. I have my own life, and I won't chase endlessly. If you want me, you have to invest too. This makes you stand out from 99% of guys in her phone. Guys who keep double texting, triple texting, and begging for scraps of attention. So let's break this down into a simple playbook. Step 1. Initiate twice. Start the conversation normally. Maybe you send a funny meme. Maybe you reference something from your last date. That's ping number 1. If she replies and the convo flows, great. A few days later, you can initiate again. That's ping number 2. Step 2. Create the gap. After 2 initiations, stop. Don't overthink it. Don't worry if she doesn't text. Just let it breathe. Step 3. Wait for her investment. This is the hard part. Your brain will scream at you to text again. But remember, if you text 3, 4, 5 times without her starting anything, you've already lost. When she finally texts you first, it's powerful. Why? Because now she's investing. She's thinking about you. She's wondering what you're doing. That's attraction. Let me give you a quick story to show how this looks in action. There's a guy named Alex. He goes on a date with Sarah. It goes well, and he starts texting her. The first time, he sends a playful meme about sushi because they joked about it on the date. She laughs, replies, and they chat a little. A few days later, Alex texts again. "Hey, I finally watched that terrible Netflix show you recommended, yeah. You definitely owe me for that." She replies with laughing emojis. They talk for a while, and then the conversation ends, naturally. At this point, most guys would panic after a day or two of silence. They'd start sending, "Good morning, what's up? Are you busy?" But Alex remembers the rule. 2 pings. That's it. He puts his phone down, goes to the gym, hangs out with his friends, and focuses on his own life. This song just came on, and it reminded me of you roasting my taste in music. Just tried that sushi spot you mentioned. Verdict? You owe me for lying. Send a photo of something random with, "Guess where I am right now." Share a funny TikTok with, "This is literally us if we ever tried cooking together." Here are a few more. "Found the worst coffee in town. And yes, you're coming with me next time. I finally tried your Netflix recommendation. Pretty sure you owe me 8 hours of my life back. Walked past a store today and saw something that screamed your name. Remind me to roast you later." Notice the pattern. Short, playful, low pressure. They spark replies without looking needy. But the 2-to-1 ping rule isn't a magic button. It doesn't work in every single situation. If you literally just got her number yesterday, don't pull back too fast. Build a little comfort first. If she's barely replying with one-word answers, you don't need the 2-to-1 rule. You need to walk away. She's not interested. And if you're talking about something emotional or important, don't play games. Be real. The rule is for casual, attraction-building interactions, not deep talks. Now I know what you're thinking, but what if she forgets about me? If she forgets you after 2 texts, she was never interested in the first place. You just saved yourself weeks of wasted energy. Won't she think I'm ignoring her? You already showed interest twice. The ball is in her court. If she's into you, she'll hit it back. What if she never texts back? Then you know exactly where you stand, and you can move on without wasting time chasing someone who wasn't feeling it. Here's another objection I hear a lot. But won't she think I'm playing games? The answer is no, because this isn't about manipulation. You're not withholding to trick her. You're just creating balance. Think of it this way. A conversation is like a dance. If you keep stepping forward non-stop, you'll step on her toes. But if you move, then pause and let her step too, the dance flows naturally. That's all this is. When you apply the 2-to-1 ping rule, something powerful happens. She starts to feel the gap. She begins to wonder why you're not always initiating. She starts investing. She starts chasing. And that's the point. The moment she invests, even a little, the attraction doubles. Because now it's not just you chasing her. It's both of you building the connection. This isn't about mind games. It's about balance. It's about showing that your attention is valuable, and she has to earn it too. So here's the takeaway. Stop being the guy who throws 10 balls over the net without ever waiting for a return. Start being the guy who knows his worth, who creates space, who makes her double text because she can't stop thinking about him. The 2-to-1 ping rule is simple, but it works because it forces her to invest. And when she invests, she chases. Now I want to hear from you. What's the worst texting mistake you've ever made? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading. And if you found this video valuable, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.